What is going on? Everybody, mama decided to go live today. The day that I decided to do a double happen or 15 minutes of fame, everybody named mama decided they want to go live, and that's cool. For the people who decide to come out and rock with me, man, I appreciate it. For real, for real. For those of you who hear the sound of my voice, y'all know the deal, man. Hit that like button, shut the stream out. As I do the same, cause I tweet my own stuff. I'm like, hey. I don't do shows on Fridays. It's not a normal thing. This is a bi-weekly show, right? Let me do my thug thizzle. You know what I want to do, right? Before we get going in the main thing of the show, I posted a video yesterday, and I ain't checked out the comments. Man, is the stream tripping? What is happening? Why does everything decide to die when I go live, man? Oh my God. Where my snack? Get your snack, get the popcorn, all that good stuff. I'm trying to make sure the stream act right. I think we good now. I don't know. I'm gonna call Spectrum. I'm gonna call Spectrum and just cuss them out and be like, who at Spectrum don't like Xbox and see me as the ultimate bot and is watching for me to tweet and say when I'm going live. And the moment I go live, y'all come with that nonsense every single time. It never fails. It never fails. Rain, what's going on with you? Bear J67, Delilah HD from Grown Woman Gaming. Shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for real, for real. Listen, we're gonna get into this thing, right? But before the show even starts, like if the intro ain't played, the show ain't started, right? Listen, I should have worn my black Air Force Ones. I should have when I made this video, right? So I did this video. And this ain't even part of today's show. I did this video, right? Because I told myself I wasn't going through the comment section because I knew it's gonna be something else in this comment section, right? So I did this video about Starfield review bomb user rating has begun on Metacritic, and people trying to tell me, oh no, those are legitimate reviews. I'm gonna go through some of the comments before we get this podcast going. Let's see. I haven't played video game over a decade, and Starfield to make me want to get back. Oh, it's a positive one. Okay, listen, we're starting off right. A positive comment. That's dope. There have been some very well thought out low reviews. Nah, anything under a 5 is typically filled with BS. I'm sorry. It is what it is. You should do my readings of these. I might. I appreciate it. Let's see. Asman says, who's Asman? That old boy with the long hair, big popular dude, said it's a 5, so I assume it's a 2. Starfield is killing it. Man, did somebody go out and filter these comments? I expected a bunch of negativity. I remember I did reply to this one. Let me see if he said something back. He said it's a good Game Pass game. I said it's just a good game, period. What'd he say? Then the game was made for you. It's good to hear that you're having fun with it. Don't let people complain and ruin your fun. Listen, bro. Y'all finna see me live. Bro, y'all finna see me live responding to people. Appreciate the positivity. Oh man, listen, this ain't bad. Uh-oh. Here we go. Level 1 gaming. It's a mid game. Cope harder, X-Bot. Cope harder, X-Bot. Hey, what am I coping? I'm having fun. It's a mid game. And listen, I got a video coming out. And it's freaking hilarious. Okay. You know, that's a negative. That's a negative. It's a good game. That's my reply. Get the hell. Okay. We saw they vibing with me all the time. Why is it called review bombing? Lots of people think the game is mid. I gave it a 5. 5 is 5 considered mid? What's mid, chat? What's mid? Struggle. What's going on, struggle? What's mid? I'm not gonna lie. I always thought like 7 was mid. 6. Maybe are we grading on a scale from 1 to 5 and 5 because 5 is in the middle, 5 is mid? Is that how we've been grading this whole time? I always looked at 9 was like greatness, 8 was like really, really good, 7 was good, and like 6, maybe 5 and 6 is mid. Maybe that's what it is. And I'm tweaking. Mid is like 6 to 7. Okay. I really think we got to come together as a community because I'm seeing midfield, star mid, all this stuff. But I'm trying to figure out what's mid. Like what score is mid? Because if people saying this is mid and it's at an 885 right now, then it's a lot of games y'all hyping up. Ghost of Tsushima, all these games that y'all say is great that are mid. So we need to make up our mind. I don't hear nothing about, it's a lot of Xbox channels that was rated game high on Metacritic. It's the same thing on PlayStation side, PlayStation Lifestyle, PSU. It's both on the same side, so we can use it as an argument. But what's mid? Mid is PS5 not getting Starfield. Let me see. We got a few more before we actually get the real stream started, man. If you guys are watching, hit that like button. We're going to get into the real stuff for a little bit, man. We starting to show about reading some comments about this review bomb. Let's see. PlayStation fans bombing it. That's facts. It's worse than a Cyberpunk release in terms of how buggy it is. You are a goddamn liar, sir. You lying. You're lying. You're forgetting to mention that it's getting a 10/10 review bomb. That's every. So I'm gonna see what the comments are saying, bro. Nothing worse than launches. Look, Jose Rogers 7782. You're a smart man. I appreciate you coming on the internet and being truthful. I appreciate you being truthful because you came on here and you decided to tell the truth, and you a real one for that. Some comments are pure hate. For me, it's a 7.5 out of 10. It's a good game, but not great, especially not a masterpiece. This is a well thought out gentleman. Plays Baldur's Gate 3, boyo. Huh? Plays Baldur's Gate 3, boyo. Zachary Lynn. I need you to gather up them 3 brain cells you got and put it together, a coherent sentence. And 2 people like that, stop it. I gave it a 4. It's boring ass F game. Simple as that. Nothing more, nothing less. You put in 57 hours in the last 2 weeks. Bro, is he bleeding? Oh, no, I'm not. Don't fall for that after hours. It gets good copium because it never comes. Oh, no, you can have to bleed in the comment section. No, sir. Starfield has 4 handcrafted cities and 4 notable handcrafted town settlements. Okay, yeah. I'm in denial. The game is a 5 to 6 out of 10. I'm in denial. You got 9 likes on that. Boy. What's going on, Yobi? I appreciate you. We're going to go through a few more, then we're going to switch to the actual show. You guys can share the stream out. I'd appreciate it. Let's see. I am 20 hours. I have my groups, and it's not a 0. And what? It's not 0, nor is it a 5. I gave it an 8 or 7. I respect it. PS fans are salty. We knew this. I replied to this one. 30 FPS, 0 out of 0. What did I say? Cat. Say it with me now. Cat. Listen, enough reading that, man. Let's get into the real show.
For 15 minutes of fame, I can settle for being ordinary, but nobody remembers the ordinary. It's the ones who live forever. Trendsetters. Break the bar. Cause not everybody can be trendsetters. Break the bar. It's the only way I gotta be.
What's going on, people? Fame Entertainment here from LV1Gaming.com. I thank you guys for rocking with me once again for 15 minutes of fame. As per usual, listen, if you are going to cry, if you're sensitive, if you were not hugged enough as a child, let's say your grandparents may or may not have dropped you off the top of their Lincoln. The This might not be for you. You know what I'm saying? 2XP may be for you. All right, we'll a little bit no horse bars on 15 minutes of fame. I'm gonna tell you how it is. The only way I know how to do it. So I apologize in advance for you being as sensitive as you may be. If you guys do me a big favor, hit that like button, shut the stream out. We finna get into the show. We're gonna start with the AP99. My man, and start a little bit of a controversy. Okay. So before that, we're gonna start here with Miss Alana Pierce. As you guys know, I'm gonna let this play. I'm gonna turn this down. Miss Alana Pierce, I think she's formerly of IGN, GameSpot. She's one of those two, formerly. She now works at PlayStation. She's at Sony Santa Monica. I don't exactly remember her job title. That's not out of disrespect. I just don't have it on top of my head, right? And so she's playing Starfield, and a lot of people crying about Starfield, about the cutscenes, whether or not you're able to fly to certain places. And she did God's work, and she flew to Pluto from wherever planet she was on, and it took about 7 hours, right? So to prove people a lot of wrong, because a lot of people are saying just because there's a cutscene, that means you can't travel to the planet. Now, it turns out you couldn't land on it, but that wasn't y'all's point. It was whether or not you can fly from planet to planet, right? And she proved that you can. It takes forever. And she kind of proved her point as well. This game needed to have fast travel. Because who the fuck's trying to... I got to put $1 in the swear jar. Who trying to do that? Oh, I want the option to be able to do it. No, you don't care. If you had the option to do it, which you do. Because that was the argument, right? People saying that you can't do it. Before she proved them wrong. People say, I want the option to do it. Okay, you have the option to do it, but you still complain about the fast travel. Because you and I both know, no one wants to do this. If I got an option to run, fly, drive, skip, or whatever the hell we got to do to traverse, I'm going to fast travel, and you too, bucko. It's the whole reason why fast traveling is inside of video games. Hey, do you want to run in a straight line for 45 minutes? Or do you want to press a down button and get there in 2 seconds? I'm going to push her down button. Push her down button. We'll push it. So all this about, I wanted the option to fly in No Man's Sky. You're lying. Say it with me now. Cap. All right. So let's get to the Idiocracy. I love that movie, by the way. That's where we're going as a people is Idiocracy. But let's go to the Idiocracy, okay? AP. I've seen this dude's name all over the place, and not for positive reasons. Not for things that are positive and game and push the game forward. My man got good points. My man showing gameplay. My man, showing the consoles about. This the same dude that threw a fit. Something about PlayStation. Correct me if I'm wrong. A game going from exclusive to multi-class humping. This the dude threw a fit and tore up his office. Like a child. This that dude, right? So that's the only thing I know him for. You want to come for me, I can fight. My man put this tweet out. Alana Pierce should be fired for promoting Xbox games on a public platform like this. Extremely unprofessional and demonstrates a lack of loyalty and seriousness to PlayStation, her employer. And then goes on to tag Herman Host and Corey Barlog. Shout out to Corey, man. You know what I'm saying? I still go back to my tweet with Corey Barlog when I tweeted my man. I said, hey, for the culture, put God of War on PC. And that's how when he announced it, he quoted my tweet. And, it was like, here you go. For the culture, it made it happen. I was like, yo, you're welcome, PC Nation. Y'all still never sent me $1, the PC congregation, because I feel like, Corey saw that tweet and held on to it because it was months. Almost it was a year went by. And my man went back to that tweet and was like, yo, here you go. PC Nation. If you're on PC and you play God of War on PC, you owe me $1. Reparations. You're welcome. I did that. Fame me by myself. I did that. That was me. You know what I'm saying? PlayStation Nation. PC gamers. You owe me $1. My birthday coming up, so I remember that. But he went and tagged Herman. He tagged Corey, crying all over social media. As y'all know, 85. Y'all know how we do. We say we sick of these people getting shine, then we give them shine. That's our fault. I'm part of the problem. I apologize. I need my money. I need it. It's hard out here for a pimp. If I get enough dollars, we'll go get a PS5, right? It's hard out here for a pimp. And so this is crazy, right? My man is like, even though, how many times have we seen Corey himself was playing Halo. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of tweets of Corey diving into Halo. It happens a lot on the Xbox side. Phil Spencer, all of them come out and be like, yo, congratulations on the launch of Spider-Man. Congratulations on the launch of God of War. Congratulations on the launch of what other amazing PlayStation exclusives getting dropped. They talk about how they playing the game. This happens all the time. Right? Then let's keep it a beam 50. We ain't had a lot of these on the Xbox side where a game that was like super hype came out that was super dope, that 6 million people have played. It hasn't happened a lot, right? So when it happens that people are like, oh, this game is fire, they're going to play it regardless of who they work for, where they work at. You need a job, sir. What do you need something to do with yourself. This happens a lot in gaming because at the end of the day, right, a lot of the people that work in the gaming industry are gamers. They're gamers. And they don't give a damn about platform. If a game is dope, they're going to play and they're going to talk about it. It ain't no loyalty in this, or I'm not going to talk about this game because it's on a rival platform. No. She enjoyed the hell out of Starfield so she can play it. She can talk about it. She's not a loser. You feel me? She's not a loser. So Lana saw this, again, because it blew up. Oh, wait a minute. While I'm over scrolling, I'm like, I got a lot of this stuff keyed up. Right?
Upstanding citizen of the internet here tweeted this.
Well, I actually got him an upstanding citizen of the internet. We're going to start that over.
A particularly upstanding citizen of the internet here tweeted this in response to me playing Starfield. They said, Alana Pierce should be fired for promoting Xbox games on a public platform like this. Extremely unprofessional and demonstrates a lack of loyalty and seriousness to PlayStation, her employer, at Herman Holst, at Corey Barlog. Which, as an aside, Corey and I spent about 10 minutes before a meeting today talking about the stuff we were doing in Starfield and how much we were enjoying it, so good luck with that one. I'm also quite confident that if I DM'd Herman and were like, hey, how are you liking Starfield? He'd be like, it's great.
And this ain't no lie. This is exactly what I've been telling you, right? They all play these games. Whether or not they come on the social media and show and shower it with love, because I'm going to keep it $150 with you. I ain't going to lie. Honest to God, right hand to God. No trolling, none of that. I was waiting for PlayStation to come out with a tweet congratulating Xbox. Somebody from PlayStation, and there might have been. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. Tag me on Twitter. I was waiting for somebody to hire PlayStation to come out and congratulate Xbox on the launch of Starfield. Because Xbox does it relentlessly. Right? Whether you want to say, oh, it's the Kumbaya effect and all that stuff, they do it a lot. So I was waiting on that. But what she's saying is something that most of us who have parents who raised us correctly, that didn't deprive our brains of oxygen. We knew this. Because gamers are going to do what, chat? Gamers going to game. If the game is good, they coming. If the game is good, they coming. You thinking you see a pretty girl, you're not going over there and talking to her? AP not. He don't recognize when something is good. Regardless of the conversation going around Starfield, it's a good game. Because remember, we were told that's about the majority. It's about the majority. And the majority of people say it's good. And that's what it is. Gamers gonna game all day and tomorrow. Right? But wait! There's more! Hey, the last time I did this stream, this same thing happened. I'm getting a phone call. We got time. We'll call him back. There's more. I got so much stuff pinned. So as we know, Alana, the video we just watched, right? A snippet of the video we just watched, right? She did a video. They're trying to get me fired over Starfield. So as we know, this is about AP. In the video, she's reading this out. His handle is there. So what does this tell you? This is a hardcore PlayStation dude, right? Fanboy, whatever you want to call him, super hardcore. It's obvious, right? And I keep referring back to the fact that people have an issue with how their brain works. We have a lot of people who seriously need help. Whether or not they have brain damage or they're just are purposely being stupid. What is this? Mind you, this video, she pointed out in this video who she's talking about and who she's talking to. So if you're going to talk about that video, you need to go and watch it and do research and figure out who she's talking about, why she's talking about him, when she talked about him, and get all your facts together before you decide to say anything. Unfortunately, I saw this coming. Once you critique Xbox on any level, the psycho Xbox extremists try to get you canceled. This is embarrassing. No! This is embarrassing. At not any point did you decide to go in and see what she's talking about. We just go and say, oh, somebody mad? Must be Xbox fault. Some going, oh, it must be the Xbox. Somebody lose their job. Oh, snap. Xbox community losing their mind. Instantly, that's where we go every single time. And now once do we want to stop and think critically and be like, maybe I should see what's going on first. Watch the video. Oh, a PlayStation extremist decided that he wants to get her canceled. This doesn't fit my agenda. Swipe to the left. Look for the next Xbox video I can make fun of. But no. We decided to come out here and say this. This isn't necessarily a bash toward this dude. Right? It's funny you're the Salt King and I'm dumping salt, right? This is the problem in the gaming community as a whole. As a whole, right? Because we're so quick to jump on and into things. We ready for the next beat. We're waking up in the morning, rolling out of bed. And we just instantly start doing this. Instantly. Without waiting for information to come out. Without getting our facts together. It's not just this dude. It's what the majority of gamers are doing now. We're so quick. Man, can I? There we go. We're so quick to want to have a gotcha. We're so quick of wanting to do that to people that we're not taking time to see if anything we're saying actually makes sense. You mean to tell me an Xbox extremist a PlayStation extremist is trying to get someone who works at PlayStation canceled for playing an Xbox game? And that said person of PlayStation makes a video about the PlayStation extremists and somehow this is the Xbox extremist fault? What the lady say? The math ain't mathing. It's not mathing. If 2 plus 2 is 4 and 5 plus 5 is 10, what the hell is this? You feel me? If 2 plus 2 is 4 and 5 plus 5 is 10, what is this? I'm just trying to figure it out. A lot of still catching up from PAX. Yeah, Grown Woman Gaming was out there in the building at PAX doing y'all thing. I appreciate y'all, man. 0 fact checks. Yeah, we don't care because it's about the gotcha. Gotcha. You know how many times that's happened to me where people try to say, "Oh, got you, Fiend," and I gotta pull out a receipt, and then I'm just a X-bot. Don't know no better. Or the personal attacks begin. But listen, I don't want to make this about, but I just found this interesting because listen, him and many others are doing the same thing, right? But you know, it is what it is. Man, I feel like I'm missing some stuff in the chat, man. I appreciate y'all. If I haven't hit that like button, because that stuff helps out a bunch, man. Bash Salt, he deserves shame. Yeah, wow. Who's that? Is that Darren Hauser? I appreciate you with the eyes and popcorn. I want to get. Let's whole lot of choppers on your ass. Whole lot of choppers on your ass. Good evening, sir and chat. What's up, Mr. Glass? I see you, man. I see. Listen, we're gonna shift gears, okay? Because you know, I think I've made my point. I think I made my point, AP. Damn. Gots to do better. But speaking of Starfield, I feel like I can't say I know because I don't know because I'm not a time traveler. I ain't got magical powers, right? But I feel like if Starfield stayed multiplayer, if it stayed multiplayer, it's originally gonna be multiplayer. Let's say this. There's a timeline where Starfield is a PS5 timed exclusive, right? PlayStation saw Starfield and was like, "Yo, we want this exclusive," just like Deathloop, just like Ghostwire Tokyo, exclusive for 6 months to a year, whatever it was, right? There's a timeline where this game is PS5 console exclusive, right? And then Xbox bought up Bethesda. And people believe in, and there's tweets out there where people like, even though it was Xbox bought them out, people like, "Oh, I can't wait to play this on PS5." And all you had was an image. And people was hyped, excited through the roof. And now that it's only out on Xbox, people are hating it, right? But there are still people, whether they want to admit it or not, who would jump for freaking joy if Starfield was on PlayStation. I'm willing to bet you. Now, mind you, I'm going to tell you this. There are people out here who are on PlayStation that are some of the greatest guys on the planet. Greatest guys and gals. Right? On the planet. Great people. Right? Who just say, "Hey, I chose a console. Especially from last generation. A lot of my games here, my library is here, my friends are here. This is where I am. This is where I want to be. I don't necessarily feel like I need to get another console right now. I can't afford another console right now. Whatever the case may be." And they're saying, "Hey man, damn, I would love to play Starfield. I just don't have the capability of doing it." And I got the utmost respect for them people because they're honest. Because a lot of people on the Xbox side here coming October 20th that would love to have Spider-Man, but probably can't afford a PlayStation. They chose an Xbox and probably can't afford both. We got to remember a lot of people ain't got it like that, right? Either they can't afford to get both, or they don't have the time in their gaming life to dedicate themselves to 2 consoles. And that's just where we are as a people. People got jobs. A lot of us in our 30s. You know what I'm saying? It's a hobby. So for those people, I don't want you to ever think, if you hear the sound of my voice and you hear the stuff I'm saying, I don't want you to ever think that I'm attacking you or coming after you. Got nothing but respect for you. And I understand that you are a gamer and you just have things a certain way right now, and it got nothing to do with the negativity towards the other platform or towards the other console. It's really about who you are and where you are in life and what you're trying to do, what your pockets look like, what your time look like, what your abilities look like, and that is what it is. So if you ever see my face and hear some stuff I'm saying, for you, particular gamer, I'm not talking about you. All right? There's people who have the capability to go out and buy an Xbox, who live in a mama basement, don't work. You know what I'm saying? They would love to have Starfield on this platform. And it goes vice versa. Might say, oh, go both sides. Yeah, we know. For Spider-Man and other games, right? You can't find me someone who has an Xbox that is an Xbox fanboy that wouldn't jump for effing joy if they said Spider-Man 2, Xbox and Xbox Game Pass. It'd be everywhere. Everywhere. It'd be stiff socks all over the house. And that's just a fact, right? So CNBC, Squawk on the Street, got an opportunity to talk with Phil Spencer and Todd Howard. And I can tell this guy, he's a gamer. And not only that, I can tell he's a PlayStation gamer. Right? Just by the way he's moving, by the way he's talking, right? Hear me out.
Microsoft launching its highly anticipated exclusive Xbox game, Starfield, today.
All right, shorty. All right, so we're going to skip ahead because I know exactly, I planned this out. I know exactly the time frame we need to get to. Man, if it decides to play, what's going on, shorty? Man, so that happens when you go live. All right, scroll. All right.
Starfield today.
Man,
we're just overjoyed with
all right,
the excitement
so we got Todd talking about Starfield's launch,
getting really, with our games, we build these
getting people excited about it.
Transport
he's
you,
hyping the game
really
up as a game. It's his baby.
That it really comes alive.
He's telling him, we got all these people got the ability to play it.
Have been played not just hugely at launch.
So let's see what Buddy come with.
And we're going on 12 years since Skyrim, so we couldn't be more excited today.
Yeah, and Phil, that kind of leads into my next question for you. This game, Starfield, is an exclusive to Xbox and PC. Going into this, there were some people who were a little upset that they weren't going to be able to play on other platforms.
Like you say a little upset. You seen them, right? The body language, you can tell. Like, he used laughter to hide his pain. So those people he's talking about is himself.
But this seems to be kind of your strategy. Acquire a studio, maybe keep the legacy franchises alive. We know you plan to do that with Call of Duty if and when the Activision deal closes through. But should we expect to see Starfield on other platforms ever? Or is this what we should expect moving forward? New games from acquired studios exclusive to Xbox?
Now, why is this a question? Beating a dead horse is one thing, but you beating the shit out of Buddy. We're beating the shit out of Buddy at this point. Because beating the dead horse ain't cutting it. They said the game was exclusive. Things are going to be on a case-by-case basis. Legacy titles, stuff that's ongoing, will continue to be on PlayStation. But when we're thinking about or talking about new IP, Starfield, Indiana Jones, right? Looking at the next Doom, Elder Scrolls 6, more than likely. I know people don't like to hear that. They're going to be exclusive.
Well, you use the term exclusive, but if we look at it today, people on Xbox Series S, our affordable console, Series X, the most powerful console on PC and via cloud. And cloud enables any web-enabled device to be able to play Starfield. We think this game is going to be available to literally hundreds of millions of people on the device.
Because of feeling who he is, he's not going to come out and say, hey, sir, it's available on almost every device except for PlayStation. And let's keep it a bean 50. Given the opportunity, Microsoft probably would do it. Hey, starting today, using your PS5 web browser, you can access Game Pass streaming. Given the opportunity, let me know if you can't do it now, right? I don't think you can, right? That'll piss Sony off. Given the opportunity, he would.
Devices that they already own and looking to make this game as accessible as it can be to players.
Okay, so maybe still exclusive though.
Look at his age. He's telling you Xbox, PC, mobile, cloud, Samsung TV, Samsung refrigerators, toasters, big asses. Anything you can put it on except a PlayStation, it's gonna be able to play Xbox games. And again, to hide his pain, the chuckle. But maybe still exclusive. Damn, come on.
He's still exclusive though. Okay, so maybe still exclusive though.
What you want him to say is, listen here, dork. It's on everywhere except for the Nintendo Switch and PlayStation. But he's laying out, even though you might be on PlayStation and Nintendo, you may also have a phone. You may also have a PC. Well, I don't have a powerful PC, fam. My PC is a 1660. I can't play Starfield. You got internet? You can stream it. I don't like streaming games. Streaming games is not the same. The fidelity and input and the latency and the millisecond time and all that. Shut up. Shut up. You have the ability to do it and you're choosing not to. And Buddy is hurt because he wants to say, Phil, please. Just tell us that you will put it on PlayStation, man.
The game is available on so many different places where people can go play. Definitely on the console, you're going to play it on my Xbox Series S or Series X, and we're seeing great demand for the console and for the game on the console.
$2 super chat from Adidas Zero. Phil Spencer hurting Pony's feelings. He's hurting feelings by being nice. How does that work? Explain it to me. He's hurting feelings by being nice and just saying, hey, he's not flat out just saying, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. That's what I would have done. I would have said, buddy, ask me the question you want to ask me. Well, Phil, the community wants to know, is it coming to play? Hell no. Then maybe we can stop asking this question. Right? Phil, just go just do it for them, because as much as you're telling them about the Xbox consoles, about PCs, about streaming, they want you to come out and say it. So just, hell no. And then we can move on.
Well, Phil, Todd, that's all we got time for. Thank you so much for joining us. Carl, Sarah, I'll send it back to you.
Oh, he gonna cry in the car.
It's highly anticipated.
He gonna cry in the car. Because number one, he didn't get the answer he wanted. He tried to bait Phil into even saying PlayStation, and it didn't work. This guy, he's a gamer. You can tell. You can tell he's a PlayStation gamer. Or he got some PlayStation ties, and somebody saying, Daddy, make Phil say it's coming to PlayStation. Please. Please. Make him say it. Make him say it. There's no way he's persistent. There's no way he was persistent in the way he was being. Quit blocking my face. There's no way he was being persistent as he was. And I don't hear about, well, he's a journalist. Because his answer was already given. There's no way you're as persistent as you was if you're not a fan, if you're not a gamer. And again, I have no issue with you wanting this game on your platform. Again, I said it. If Spider-Man was on Xbox, it'd be stale, stiff socks everywhere. Everywhere. I get it. It ain't no shame of seeing a game on another platform you don't have and say, Dad, I need that. I need it in my life. I want it in my life. Come put it in my life. People my age got that reference. People my age got that reference, right? Y'all got that. That was y'all got that. We here. We're here with that. I need it in my life. And I put a Starfield. I want it in my life. That's what they're doing. You know the game looks good. You know it looks fun. But something inside won't allow you to admit it. It won't allow you to say, hey, that look good. I need it in my life. I want it in my life. Something inside won't allow you to break down and say, I need that. I need it. Because I'm telling you, I got a lot of the Xbox homies that say, yo, I'm about to get me a PS5 for that Spider-Man. Shit. Bet I will. And I'm like, gotta make it do what it do, baby. Do the damn thing. Go get that thing. Spend the $500. And you go be greater. You know what I'm saying? You go be greater. Go do your thug thizzle. Because I want people to enjoy what they like. And if you got the bread, go spend that bread. I'm gonna take Shorty off the screen for somebody to make a green cap and say I'm talking about her. Let's take Shorty completely off the screen for somebody to say I'm talking bad about her because she wasn't. It was about Buddy Poindexter. It wasn't about her. Right? But listen, damn. I went longer than 15 minutes. Listen, I'm gonna wrap this up by saying a few things. The people who actually like you, especially for my content creators out there who are doing these things, right? If they like you and like your content, they're not gonna care about what platform or what games that you like or prefer. Stop coming on the internet and talking about a game that you would have loved to play was on your platform, right? It's okay for us to praise good games. Y'all know that, right? It's okay. It's okay for us to want a game to succeed. It's too many of us that praise and want a game to fail, which makes no sense. Who wins in that? Regardless of platform, who wins in that? Who wins in that scenario if a game comes out and it bombs? Who wins? You get a checkpoint on your sheet. What do you get out of that? You get nothing out of that. So wanting Starfield to be a bad game, hoping and be bad. Please, sweet baby Jesus. When Starfield release, let it be made full of bugs. Let it be $175. Make it to where it's unplayable in these 16 patches on day one. Please, Jesus. I want the game to be bad so I can make sure these Xbox know that the game is bad and it's bad for the industry. Why? Why? This has been 45 minutes of fame. Next Wednesday, make sure you guys check out Double XP Podcast. Make sure you guys check out LV1Gaming.com. Hit that like button if you have not subscribed to the channel. The Floor Hugger, my sister, her birthday is on Monday. Probably gonna do a stream that day to celebrate her birthday. If you guys could come through, you know how we do it, man. We gotta put $1 on her shirt. You guys could come through with $1. You know what? 253. Celebrate my girl birthday, man, because she works hard out here. She does great work. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. It's a man. I guess 15 Minutes of Fame was a salt show, I guess.